Hello YouTube! We are the Nerdy Tribunal. I am Derek. Joining me today is Tom, Victor, and Ernest. And today we're going to do a little bit of a... Man, I hate doing these when you guys do stuff like that. You guys don't tell me beforehand, so I can't join in.
Oh, why would we tell you?
Shut up! I don't care anymore. We're talking about Thanos today as a character because we just realized that we're going to have a whole movie kind of based on him. And there's very little out there that's currently out. If you're just a movie watcher, there's very little that talks about him without like go on the Wikipedias or reading his comics. So we're gonna do a bit of a kind of, not, I won't say a breakdown per se, but just like an intro of Thanos in general and what would be relevant from in the comics to what could appear in the movies. We literally have no clue what they're gonna do with Thanos in the movies. Like how much of the past they're actually gonna talk about. And how long they're going to spend, how much time they're going to spend. So just kind of build you guys a bit of a baseline for our purple dudes there. So
we know.
Okay, let's figure out what we know first.
We know that they're going to dive into his past at least.
Yeah, but for how long and how deep are they going to go? Right, that's a real question.
Essentially, I think from what we were told, it's kind of his movie.
Mm-hmm.
And which is nice because you don't really get that a lot with villains.
Literally never.
Yeah.
Literally never.
Yeah. Never.
Right.
Yeah. Somebody tried. Didn't even happen. Anyways, but
they would try again, right? No. Joking.
But yeah, it would be nice because he has a big storyline. It's not like he has nothing to talk about.
Yes.
I guess
pretty fleshed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, based on what we know
from
about
the movies alone,
the movies,
yeah.
Well, I guess based on the movies alone, we don't really know much other than he hates failure and he destroys things. He's strong. That's it.
And has
Children.
Yeah, adopted children he takes from other planets.
Yeah.
But,
and he has some sort of like power hold over a lot of strong beings across the universe. So we noticed that in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, right? Like he gives Ronan the Accuser
the orb,
the
Power Stone.
The Power Stone to do his thing and, well, sucked at it, but whatever. But so from what we know, those few little things, like in the comics, is that something that's actually who he is? Is it exaggerated? Is it like kind of minimized? Like is it about right? Like
no, he's very manipulative and very strategic in his way of thinking. He is very smart.
Mm-hmm.
So to have control over all these powerful beings and whatnot, it's totally not out of his realm.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's just basically he'll use whatever he can to his advantage to gain the upper hand. And that's how he gains a lot of these people. And a lot of them are just from, like, he built them up from childhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, you're going to listen to your adoptive parent,
yeah.
regardless of if you know that he slaughtered your family or not, right?
Yeah.
But, hey, he raised you, he taught you how to be a badass, you're going to kind of do his bidding, right?
Well, it's either you get manipulated by him into doing it, or you die trying to not do it, right? So fair enough, right?
Anytime you've heard his name in, I guess you would only hear it in Guardians of the Galaxy, those two movies.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever heard his name, you just know this is some random being who is just overseeing everything, and he's. A lot of the villains in these other movies, like Guardians, like Ronan, they're so powerful that most people can't beat them.
Yeah.
But why are those powerful beings scared of this other guy?
Yeah. So
he's powerful without even really knowing what he can do.
Yeah.
So it's just based on the trailer, the Infinity War trailer, you can tell he's powerful. He
looks
just menacing in his armor and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can do some damage.
Yeah. So I was just basically asking he's so far what he has been portrayed as is fairly accurate. Just this super powerful,
in this
scary son of a bitch, right? Like it's just like, yeah.
In the sense of him being strong.
Yeah.
They haven't shown...
And powerful too. Like that's what I meant. Like not just like physically powerful, but like
his presence.
Yeah. Okay. So
but we haven't seen how smart he is yet.
Yeah. So in the comics, he's rather intelligent. He's not.
Yes.
Yeah, very.
He's
smart.
not just like a Hulk, smash, right? Like
he knows what he's doing. He does everything for a purpose. Right?
He's essentially Tony Stark, Captain America, and the Hulk combined. That's how I feel.
Scary.
Because
That's true. He's smart.
He can
He's
fight.
strategic
he can,
and fight.
Yeah,
strong.
he's not gonna do something too stupid.
Yeah.
Like Tony Stark does things and then figures it out later when something goes wrong. Thanos is very calculated.
Like Cap.
Yeah, like Cap.
Yeah.
And then he has the physical strength of the Hulk.
Oh, wow. So with that, like, let's dive into his kind of, I don't say origin. Like, who is Thanos? Like, where does he come from? Like, I think they're probably going to dive into it in the movie. So we don't know how streamlined, how many parallels they're going to draw towards the actual storyline. But let's kind of go through his actual origins. Like, where is he from? What is he or it? I assume it's a he. Hey, he's purple. He has big hands.
It's 2018.
It's 20. I do not assume people's
politically correct
gender. Okay, he can identify.
Gender neutral.
He's gonna put an X on his box.
Yeah,
it's like #MeToo on the gloves.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't judge. You guys clearly do.
Me Too
Anyways, before we dig ourselves any bigger hole, guys, shut up.
The Me Too stone is the most powerful stone.
Oh god.
It stops you with guilt.
Yeah, we need a
All right.
stone for that.
So where's Thanos from, Victor?
Yeah, it's from Titan. One of the moons of Saturn. Yes, Saturn.
Saturn.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not that far away from our galaxy.
He's within our galaxy.
He is way too close if you think about
Kind
it.
of scary how close they have a whole. So wait, he is a resident of Titan, and Titan are a bunch of people like him.
Not exactly like him. He looks a little different from everybody else on Titan because of his genetic defect when he was born.
Okay.
So I guess that's what kind of gives him his strength and whatnot. But everybody on Titan looks relatively normal. It's just that he came out looking all purple and shit.
Okay, so but they're all physically strong and like.
Not to his extent.
So his strength is abnormal for a Titan.
He's a legit mutant
on the planet of Titan.
from Titan.
Oh, okay.
Like, to the people of Titan, he's a mutant.
Okay.
The same way of
How
we went into this.
So everyone on Titan is somewhat normal, not like us normal, not humanoid. Sorry, not necessarily humanoid normal or human normal, but like normal to their status.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, so he's from there. So he's saying mutant. So I presume he goes through a whole bunch of what mutants go on Earth. They get a lot.
So basically,
bullying,
he's outcasted, ostracized, and basically shunned by everybody on the planet because he's different.
Okay.
They don't really know what he brings to the table, why he is like that. So that's the normal reaction to a lot of people. They just kind of like.
And also is from birth, he basically already went through adversity because his mom was not really caring.
Okay. So it's abusive parent.
Sure.
Parent or parents?
I think that might be taken a little too lightly.
Yeah. So.
Well, fine.
Like,
I don't know.
What
extremely abusive?
What was his mother like from birth?
She's a bitch.
So
it's just straight up, man. It's like, wanted him dead. He didn't want anything to do with
immediately
him.
from birth. It's like, wow, this is a mutant. You need to kill this.
Okay.
Telling his father.
Yeah.
And what did his father do again?
I think they want to test on him and stuff like that, but they didn't want to kill him right away.
Yeah.
So
his parents didn't even want him.
Yeah.
And then, so because of all this being an outcast and this basically being abused in a sense, he goes to school and no one wants to be his friend.
Yeah, that's
because
rough.
You're different,
Purple.
right? So
except for that one girl.
Except for this one girl.
Oh, yeah,
now,
okay.
The thing about that is he started becoming curious about society and the world and universe. So he with his curiosity, he explored sciences and
he's naturally a genius, right?
Experimented on things, and eventually he was coerced into, I guess, experimenting on other children because of that girl he met, who is a Death.
Lady Death, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Strike, Lady Death.
So he had this weird obsession to please her.
So start from there, okay.
And he became obsessed with death.
Because I was going to ask, was it because of his upbringing that led him to be on this kind of crazy tyrannical rampage? But it sounds like his need to please Mistress Death is
Well, that's part of it, right?
It's part of it because I think Death seeked this being who
had this abusive upbringing with all this power,
who
right?
had this power that's capable
Understood.
of all this death, I guess.
Yeah.
So
So in the MCU, we have the god of death, Hela. There's that speculation that she could play this role for Thanos. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know.
Mhm.
But like in the movie itself, do you guys feel like they should be? I'm not gonna say we're not going to talk about today where his origin is gonna be, like how it's gonna be. Should it follow the original story? Or should it be something kind of similar? Or do you feel it should be brand new? Just from like a Marvel fan, like a diehard Marvel fan's kind of viewpoint, what sort of direction do you want to see him go in the movie?
I think similar, but not exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's just because it's hard because you never really introduced Lady Death or Mistress Death.
Yeah, in that same context, right?
And you can't really. I guess you can kind of put Hela into the same position, but it'll be kind of hard to bring into it because of.
For some sort of cheesy plot device, right?
Because Hela grew up in Asgard, and everything, right? So it's kind of hard to kind of integrate that into how he's going to interact with Thanos on Titan, right? So I think something similar. You can kind of have the same effect without having Mistress Death. You can do the same with like any kind of female that just kind of grew up with him and kind of con him into these things, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it, and based on what we've seen so far with trailers and what we've read, it seems like Thanos might be doing what he's doing by coming to Earth and just like killing people to basically lessen the population. That's how it sounds so far.
Like kind of weeding out the weak, weeding out the weak.
So that they don't destroy the universe, essentially, right?
Oh, okay. So you might be one of those, as you put it, Tom, doing the right thing in the wrong way.
Yes, in a sense.
Yeah, he's trying to save the environment.
I don't know about right thing, but
he's trying to save the universe from its own destruction by removing all the what he feels is the excess.
Because maybe like he's seen it before on Titan, essentially. Right?
Okay.
So, I can see them getting away from the whole Mistress Death thing, but maybe do what they did in Avengers 1 and make that little comment for just the fans of, doing this for death kind of thing, right? Because I think in the the ending of Avengers 1, there was a mention of kind of like an Easter egg of, death, right? So they could probably do something like that.
Yeah.
Because if they follow the comics, and I think you said this before in the past, where it's like, oh, he's doing all this because he got friend zoned.
Yep. That's exactly what I thought. That's a bit of a spoiler. Yeah, bit of a spoiler for the actual comic. That's basically what happened. He went all cray because he got friend zoned and he wasn't happy about it. So he went even harder into that relationship. And we know what happens when we get friend zoned. You go harder into that relationship. Sorry. Anyways, reliving grade 9 stories. Let's bring this discussion to the end. Again, this is not where I get my therapy. Let us know what you guys think. Like if you already know Thanos, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. That how he should be portrayed in the movie, and if you didn't know about Thanos, let us know what you think Thanos is going to be like through your kind of lens, like a non-fan lens, how he should be portrayed in the video, or how you hope him to be. So again, like our video, subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media, and thank you.